Well, let's see. There we go. That should work. Okay, good. Good Wednesday morning. Good Wednesday morning, babes. Alrighty, we got things going on here. I have the drawing ready to draw. I've got the banner ready to banner. It's already bannering. Let's bring up some comments so you guys can see what we got going on here. We are streaming live on the main Chicory Chix YouTube channel, which is our what do you call it? Starship? Mothership? That's our mothership. Well, at least for this podcast. We're also simulcasting to the Startlingly True, which I guess that could be our mothership because that's the main channel. That's the channel that everything started on at the end of January. Before I was, very shortly after launching, I was advised by somebody that I probably should have not listened to. But it is what it is. So we're flying with it. And that is to divvy up my content into 6 different channels. So that's where we are right now. I'm not going back. So we're gonna make this work. And Startlingly True is the main channel. So if I were saying subscribe, that's the one that I would be most interested in having you subscribe to. Although, if you want to do the coffee clatch, which I'm very passionate about, and I've been passionate about it well before this. These memes come from 5 to 7 years ago when I was trying to do something like this on Twitter. Back when Twitter and Storify were a thing, and tweet chats, and life was a little bit more supportive over there. So anyway, then we also have. We also have the Facebook. So we're simulcasting on 3 channels right now. And this has, I started at the end of May doing this. And I'm coming up with another cunning plan for June. Because it is what it is. So let's go ahead and hide all these comments. Again, good morning, peeps. Hashtag peeps. Grab your cup. Meet up in the comments. Get to know your newest best friend, because that's what the Coffee Clatch is about. I'm trying to invite people to become a community. And it takes a minute. That is the biggest ask. But it's the one that, it's the one that I want to ask. It's the most important thing that I want to ask for. So there you go. Let's take that banner off. And we're gonna hide the drawing until the end, because we have to end on confetti, because that's how we roll here. And we're gonna look at William Shakespeare today. How do you like those apples? With mirth and laughter, let old wrinkles come. And I can get behind that for a couple reasons. I also added to the show notes a quote by Goethe, or as you may have heard him called, Goethe. Even my Goethe is not right, because I am a hillbilly English native speaker, and I am not German. So y'all can just laugh at my accent. I probably did call him Goethe at the beginning. Well, that was before I knew better, and I knew better the summer I spent in Paris in 1974, when I was 13 years old, and I was sitting in on NYU college classes that were going over his Werther book, his Werther. So Goethe, Werther, there you go. And yeah, so there you go. And what Goethe says is, a man's character. I'm gonna paraphrase here. It's in the show notes. You can learn a lot about a man's character by what he laughs at, what he finds funny, what he finds humorous. And I think that's where I wanted to go this morning with this. Wrinkles, yeah, come. So Nixie is gonna be right here with us. So I'm gonna let's be right here, maybe. Yeah, let's be right here. So, no, you can't see it. You can see her. She's being extra today. There we go. With mirth and laughter, let old wrinkles come. So sure, laugh lines, right? But they're not wrinkles, they're laugh lines. That's the double entendre that everybody knows about. But where Goethe goes with this is with mirth and laughter, let old wrinkles come. But let's analyze a little bit about what we find funny and why, and what that does say about our character. I'm right there, because when I was a kid, and I'm sure a lot of you guys could be about my age, or at least know about what I'm talking about from cable replays of the shows that I grew up with. And when you think about it, what's so funny about a bunch of prisoners in a Nazi concentration camp, Hogan's Heroes, right? What's so funny about F Troop, right? What's so funny about, those shows could not happen today. Because we have come a long way. People nostalgically look back on times past, as I think we should, because we lose things. As we gain things, we lose things. And it's really great to have that perspective of looking at what we lost to see if there's still value in that, but also understanding that we shouldn't look at the past with the nostalgic rose-colored glasses, because we're going to come to the wrong conclusions. The only way to come to good conclusions is to look at something, scientifically, and that doesn't. And when I say scientifically and logically, I mean our science. This is the kicker. Our science came to us from a mystical area. It's the Hermetics that gave us how we do science, the experimentation, even the words that go along with it are from a period of time where it wasn't just atheistic materialism, right? That's something that is more recent. So as we look at the old books, let us look with fresh eyes, not eyes that have been filtered through a colonial patriarchal lens that came about much later on. And that's how a lot of us got our material. So I'm urging everybody to look back, not just at the, because I think it's obvious, left, right, or center, that the media is not the press. It may have been, in 2008, the big thing where they were, if you were doubting the media, you were crazy. I don't ever think somebody's crazy for taking a critical eye to something. And I think critical eyes are necessary. I think conspiracy theories are only conspiracy theories if you don't take a critical eye to them too, right? So there you go. Let's even the playing field, and let's look at everything with a critical eye. If you truly are a scientist, you know that theories are not facts, and that the whole project of science is to make the best guess at what things are right now, with the hope that you're going to be proven wrong, because that's the only way we learn something. And what it has become is that if you don't know something with certainty and hang on to that position, then somehow or another you're failing. And that's by holding on to the position you're failing in my book, which is why I'd love to bring back mediation and make it cool again. We're out of time. We're out of time. What I wanted to say about the Goethe thing was, don't punch down. Be careful what you're laughing at. Make sure that what you're laughing at is not at somebody else's expense, even at your own expense, right? I can laugh at myself, but if I make too much of a habit of it, it's hurting me, and it's hurting other people with the same thing. Laughter is great, but there's a way that we can do that and still encourage and lift up other people. That's all. And without laughter, what the heck are we? What the heck are we, right? And that's part of this project is I'm laying bare. I'm going to be fallible all the way through this. There's value in the hot mess because if you ignore it or if you cover it up, you don't grow, or at least you don't grow fast enough, in my opinion. And here we are, my opinion. If you want to tell me your opinion, I would love to hear it and put it in the comments below. So we're way over time, and this is the end of the month, and we're going to end like we always do with some confetti. So I will see you next month, aka tomorrow, and I want you to have a blessed day as we head into new territory. Surprise, surprise. Chicory Chix is the winner.